Okay, good evening everyone. Here we are at the Ark Encounter and it's December 9. We give you a look at the lights tonight. We're here in Mzara's Cafe, Mzara's restaurant. We have a beautiful buffet here. You see some of the people in here. Beautiful and warm in here. And I'm dressed actually for outside. That's why I have a coat on and my Ark beanie on and my gloves on. But before we go outside, we're going to give you a look at the lights outside. But before we go outside, let's come over here, and I see our Director of Food Services over here, and we'll just have a quick chat to her. So here we are, and this is Callie. Hi, Callie.
Hi.
Hi, everyone. Good to have you. I'm butting in line here. Is that okay? But I'm not going to eat. All right. So we have Callie here. So Callie, tell us what we did for our Christmas buffet.
Well,
because we have Christmas time every night. Except for Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, we're closed.
Yes.
Through to January 15, right?
Yes.
And we're open until 9:15 every night here at the Ark Encounter. Yes. And we got the laser video projection starting at 7 tonight. 7, 8, and 9 it's showing. We're going to go up there for the 7 o'clock one so people can come back to see that. But just give us a brief look here, and then we're going to go outside and look at the lights.
So we did just a little bit different. We did some garlic beef rib roast that we roasted off back there.
So you actually cook it here yourself?
We do. We cook everything here ourselves. This is all homemade. We got some garlic mashed potatoes and some fried apples with cranberries, homemade stuffing, sweet potatoes, all kind of Christmassy style foods that you'd probably have on Christmas Day. So
yeah, but it's all very American.
Very American.
I just got back from Australia.
It's an American Christmas, yes.
You can tell it's American too because I got my beanie on, I got my gloves on, coat on, because we're going outside here.
Yes.
But it's actually warm right now. It's 28 degrees.
Yes, it's a heat wave.
I was here on Thursday night and it was 21. And the wind chill was less than that.
Yes.
I tell you, it was cold on Thursday night.
Yes, it is cold with the wind chill.
So you cook it all here yourself.
We cook it all here ourselves.
And then we have outside food as well.
We do have all the outside venues open, and
like
we've got some
smoked brisket, smoked pork.
Yes, we've got a cranberry stuffed hamburger now that we're serving.
What is a cranberry stuffed hamburger?
Well, it's stuffed with cranberry and brie cheese.
Oh,
but then
okay.
It's got a cranberry sauce on top too, so that's very Christmassy.
And what we do for dessert here as well?
For dessert, we got a Very Merry Berry Cherry Cobbler.
Actually, I had some.
Yes.
And I had some with the ice cream, the soft serve.
And we also have a white chocolate cranberry bread pudding.
Oh, okay. And then other little goodie things as well?
Yes. Some Christmas cookies and little knickknacks.
So, and salad bar?
Yes.
People give rave reviews of the food here.
Yes.
And you prepare it all fresh here.
Yes.
And it's very reasonably priced.
Yes, $12.99 for adults,
$12.99 for adults, all you can eat.
Yes.
And how much for children?
$5.99 for children under 4 and under.
Wow, that's phenomenal. And I know people love it. It's beautiful and warm in here. We have 2 stories actually.
We do.
So we have room to seat about 1,500 people. So it's a big restaurant. So hey, thanks, Kelly. We're going to go outside and give you a look at the lights. So we'll do that. And then just as we're getting ready to go outside, I'm going to bring up my Facebook so I can see if any of you have any comments. And how cold it is outside. It's 28 degrees, so it's below freezing. We had a little bit of snow today, not much, although on the road, on 75, Interstate 75 on the way down here, I found that it was very slippery, and there are a number of spin-outs, a number of accidents, so we have to be careful on the roads. But I think the snow band has gone through. It's not much snow at all. I think about an inch of snow, 28 degrees Fahrenheit it is, so that's just below freezing. So we're going to go outside and look at the lights, and I'm just looking at, hey, tell me where you're from if you're watching this. So I see someone saying, may God bless you for this amazing place, and Merry Christmas to you too, Roanoke, Virginia. Where is this? Ark Encounter, Williamstown, Kentucky. Go to arkencounter.com. We'll pin right at the top. We'll pin a link so that you can actually go to the arkencounter.com website. So we'll go out here. Okay, I want to give you a look at the lights. Now, this is the Christmas Time program. We have a Christmas Town program at the Creation Museum. It's on tonight as well. But the Christmas Time here at the Ark goes from Well, it started December 8th, and it's each night, except for Christmas Day and Christmas Eve. We're closed for those 2 days. Otherwise, it's each night, right through to January 15, including January 15 at night. And thank you. Where are you from?
Winchester, Indiana.
Winchester, Indiana. Great. What do you think of the lights around here?
Fantastic.
Yeah, it's a beautiful place, isn't it?
Oh, it's unreal.
Did you go inside the Ark today? Or?
Yes, we spent 4 hours in there until the legs start to give out. Then it was time to eat.
Oh,
and we had
okay.
to come over and get some great food.
Did you enjoy the food in Emzara's?
Wonderful,
Yeah.
wonderful.
And you're going to see the video program
We,
at 7 o'clock.
we are going to have to leave because we have a church engagement to eat it early in the morning, so
Oh,
we want
okay.
to make sure we're there.
You're going to miss the laser program. It is
Yes.
stunning.
Next year.
Okay,
Year.
all right.
Thank you
You'll
very
be
much,
back.
Ken.
Okay. You can see it's snowing a little bit here. So, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, Christmas time. So go to arkencounter.com. Arkencounter.com. Hey, somebody watching from Germany. That is phenomenal. Now, you can see the Christmas lights here. See our topiaries that are lit up, the elephant topiaries that are lit up here. Someone in California who's moving to Kentucky. Well, there you are. I'd be closer to the Ark. And Detroit, Michigan. Somebody said, now I see how the restaurant holds 1,500. There's an upstairs. Yeah, the upstairs is actually bigger than downstairs because the kitchen and where all the food is located is downstairs. So upstairs is all seating, and it's a massive area. So, yeah, 1,500 seat restaurant altogether. Someone from Oregon turned on. We'll just go for a walk down towards the zoo, and then we'll come back up and go out the front as well. And you can see some of our fire pits down here. People love fire on a nice cold night like tonight. I'll get up close so you can actually feel the warmth of the fire. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe they can't do that over the internet. So here we are. Oh, that is so beautiful and warm. I tell you what, I think I'll get a videographer just to walk the rest of the place. I'll stand here. It won't work like that. But you can look back and see some of the lights back here too. So we have lights all around the Ark, all the way down to the zoo. We're not going to go all the way down there today. And all through the zoo as well. We have a zoo and petting zoo. And we have lights all through the zoo and the petting zoo. And it's just our team have done such a wonderful job in setting all this up. There you don't see too many camels that have little orange lights on them, do you? But you do here at the Ark Encounter. So somebody is saying, stunning. Merry Christmas from Florida. See, down in Florida, you don't have this nice snow on the ground. See the snow on the ground. You don't have the snow. You don't have the snow falling. I mean, this feels like winter in the northern hemisphere. You're supposed to have a bit of snow, and it's supposed to be cold. So you people live in Florida are really missing out. We're just walking down here. We walk down to this other fire pit down here. Is this Noah's Ark in Kentucky? Yes, this is Noah's Ark in Kentucky. Someone from Poland here. People commenting on the decorations. And again, you can look back. You look back and see Emzara's from this angle. We'll look at Emzara's from the front angle as well. Emzara's Cafe. You see how big that is, and they have it all lit up, and it looks even more spectacular, I think, from the front of the Ark. And we'll go down there in a bit. I just want to give you a look here. I encourage you to come. It's free. To come over to the Ark during this Christmas time. In fact, right through to the end of February, you can come over and explore the grounds. But right through to the end of or January 15, the night of January 15, we have Christmas time. And all it costs is the parking cost, which is a nominal fee, $10 to park. But then you can take the shuttle bus and come over here. You can explore the grounds. You can go down to the zoo. You can go to the gift store, that sort of thing. So you can see the zoo down there. We won't walk all the way down there because you can walk all through the zoo. There's lights all the way through the zoo. And I like this blue and red display of lights down there that you can see flashing maybe.
Not really showing up.
And it's not really showing up, but we're not going to walk all the way down there. You're going to have to come and see it. We're going to go back and I'm going to have a little quick detour into the gift store. I wanted to show you what's happening in there. One of the things that we specialize in here in our gift store is fair trade. And fair trade items that are bought from all around the world. We have a buyer that works with mission groups all around the world, and it's people from underprivileged countries who are paid a fair price for handmade items. And the amount of fair trade that we sell here at the Ark Encounter is such that it's enabled a number of families in underprivileged countries, quite a number, to be able to have food and education, all because of the fair trade material sold here at the Ark. And it's a phenomenal mission, and I love it. And so it's a mission with a purpose. So we're going to go up here, give you a bit more look at the lights around Mzara's and the lights around the front of the Ark here, and then we're going to go into the gift store, and then we'll come back out and go to the front and show you more of the lights. So I thought you'd enjoy just seeing some of the spectacular lights here tonight. At about 6:55, I'm going to come on and do a second Facebook Live tonight, and we'll show you the stunning laser projection on the side of the Ark. That'll be at shows at actually 7 o'clock, but we'll start up again at 6:55, and then I might see if I can interview some people after it. So as we look back here, we'll actually, before we go in the gift store, let's go out here. You might be able to see the laser projectors that are working right now, actually, and they have a countdown on the side of the Ark. So we'll go around the front here. Now, if people want to go into the Ark to all floors of exhibits, they purchase a normal ticket, but they can purchase it over here. They can purchase our tickets office in the parking lot, or they can purchase it over here on the Ark grounds. There's a couple of places where they can do that. So again, just giving you a look at some of the lights here. And it's hard to see right here because we're right up close to the Ark. Actually, you probably get a little bit of the idea here where the ramp, they actually had to put a screen on the ramp. The whole front of the Ark was 3D mapped. Now, when you look at it from in front of the lake, you don't realise that that ramp is there because it's just one big screen. We're just at an angle where you can actually see that, so it gives you an idea what we had to do. Had to put a screen on the front of that ramp. You'll see the difference when we come out and go to the front, and you'll see how it acts as one big screen. So we're going to zip inside here for a moment, and then we'll come back out and give you a look at the lights right from the front. So I didn't want people to miss out on this, people in other countries, people who can't come, and those who can come, I just wanted you to see what it's like down here, and I'm only giving you just a little sense of what it's like. You've really got to come and experience it to really feel this. I'll be glad to get inside because I'm holding the phone in my hand without a glove on, and right now I think my hand is numb. So even though it's only 28 degrees Fahrenheit, when the wind blows, it's a little cool. So here we are inside our gift store, and it's a beautiful gift store, very large gift store. You see there's lots of people milling around in here. There's lots of people inside the Ark as well that'll be coming out for the laser projection program at 7, then it's showing again at 8, and then it's showing again at 9. So we'll just walk down here a bit. They actually make peanut brittle here, and they make fudge here. You can actually see them over there, stirring away, making fudge. How's it going?
Good, how are you doing?
Good.
We got 20 pounds here of our bacon brittle cooking.
Oh, 20 pounds of bacon brittle. That's what you're making right now. Yep. Bacon brittle. See all this brittle here? They make all that. They make the fudge over here, and you're having fun, right?
Oh yeah.
Every day. Okay, let's get down here a bit further. There's their coffee shop. Hi. And they make all sorts of interesting pretzel thingos. I don't know what you call them.
Really good.
Pretzel dogs, pretzel pizza, pretzel whatever. And this is Photo FX, where people come to get their photos. It's very popular. People love the photos of the Ark. Here, we'll just walk through here and show you. You can get a picture of yourselves in front of the Ark with the rainbow there and the cross on the door. So we'll just come up here to this sign. I want you to see this sign. What is fair trade? It explains Fair trade is buying relationship, creates opportunity for economically disadvantaged artisans in the developing world by providing a sustainable market for their handcrafted products through long-term buying relationships. And we have had phenomenal feedback from mission groups telling us how much it has helped so many underprivileged people around the world. And we have a massive range here of fair trade items, and a lot of people love this for Christmas because they're unique. They're handmade, they're one of a kind. Once they're gone, you won't necessarily see that same item again, actually. Sometimes they make similar items, but there's always a lot of new items that you've never seen before in here. And we have another fair trade, in fact we have 2 other fair trade stores outside of here in our West Village. So come to the Ark, and the grounds are open. You don't have to buy a ticket into the Ark itself to come and visit the grounds, to visit the gift store, to go to Amzara's restaurant or anything like that. And so I see some people here who I think probably want me to sign a book. So let me do that for them on the way out here. I'm going to get somebody to hold my phone for me, and I'll sign these. So where are you guys from?
Ohio.
Ohio? So what do you think of the lights out there?
Love it so far. So just waiting on
Getting ready for the show?
No, that's not mine.
The 7 o'clock show? Oh, yeah, that's right. It doesn't belong to you.
Thank you very much.
Okay. Hey, our pleasure.
Place.
Our pleasure. Glad you enjoyed it. All right. So you're waiting for the 7 o'clock show? We'll see you out the front. Hi. Fayetteville, Georgia, checking in. When is the Facebook Live Lights Tour? Well, actually, we're outside doing a lot. If you go back and re-watch this Facebook Live, we went and had a look at a considerable number of the lights earlier in the program, and we're going to go outside again and look at a different section of the lights at the front of the Ark. So we sneak out the gift store here. You see some of our staff over there. Okay. All right, so we're outside again, and we will walk out to the front of the Ark and show you some of the beautiful lights here. You can look back there at Amzara's, a 1,500-seat restaurant, and we have our pizza place there as well. One of our people movers, we have a number of these here, and at the Creation Museum. Actually, I would say, you know, that Christmas time at the Ark and Christmas Town at the Creation Museum, nothing like them anywhere else in the world. They're unique. It's worth traveling here for. And the light display at the museum is called the Garden of Lights, and it is absolutely spectacular. Just phenomenal. It's very different to the lights down here at the Ark, and we'll do a Facebook Live next week. I think probably Wednesday night. Wednesday night we're going to do the Creation Museum. I'm with Ben right now. Ben, come here a minute. You're the visionary behind the laser projection program, right?
I am, yeah.
So is all the electronics working for tonight?
It is.
It is? It's all ready to go?
Uh-huh.
A lot of people in there saying they're just waiting in the warm to come out for the 7 o'clock show.
Just waiting 44 minutes here.
Yeah.
Then we'll go live.
So we have an artisan shop over there and another one at the back there where you can get all sorts of material, pottery and fair trade items, and there's some food shops out here too with nice hot food. If you look over there, you should be able to see the light coming out of that structure. We actually built that structure especially for the Christmas time program because we had to build a 2-story structure to house all the electronic equipment, and there's actually 14 and one backup laser projectors that are 32,000 lumen each. You can hear the Christmas carols playing in the background. We have live music actually in Amzara's restaurant. Again, go to arkencounter.com arkencounter.com. We'll make sure we pin that link in there for you. And from arkencounter.com, you can actually go to the Christmas Time at the Ark and Christmas Town at the Creation Museum and find out about both these programs. They're unique in the world, they're powerful. At the Creation Museum we have a live nativity as well as people that'll be dressed in period dress, and we have a wise man show. We're going to have concerts. It's very different to the Ark. It's been going now for quite a number of years and has developed a phenomenal tradition. Thousands and thousands of people. I think 35,000 last year came to the Creation Museum, and this year we've got it open more nights, and also we've got a bigger parking lot, a brand new parking lot as well. So there's a lot more for people to be able to do now with the Ark opened up. So there, for those of you who were watching the Facebook Live earlier and you saw that screen down the front there, when you get back, now it looks as if you can actually see the whole ramp, but that ramp is actually projected on the side of the Ark. And when it comes to 7 o'clock and they're showing the actual program, 41 minutes time, you see the countdown is there on the Ark. And when we do that, they put all these lights out, and then the program starts and shows up phenomenally bright right there on the side of the Ark. So we'll just spin around here a little bit and give you a bit of a look. This is the drop-off area where people come over in the shuttles, and we have a real professional team working on the road that takes the shuttles to the parking lot and back. You can see the road here is beautiful and clear. We have them salting everything, clearing out any snow. It's far better than the interstate that I came down on, I can tell you that. It wasn't really good tonight. But you know, once they ice it, and now the snow has basically stopped, you can just maybe in the light of the projector, I'm not sure if it'll show up on the video, but we can actually see the snow falling through the light of the projection. So, encourage you to come back at 6:55 Eastern Standard Time, and we'll do a Facebook Live from here, and then show you. I did it the other night, Thursday night. It was a preview night because it opened up Friday night. Last night was the first night, and I tell you, people broke into spontaneous applause last night after they saw it. It is a powerful presentation of the gospel. Encourage you to get your friends and family to watch this, and it is so different, of course, when you actually hear. I mean, to see this is a 510-foot wide screen, 5 stories high. So think about a screen 1.5 times the length of a football field and half the width of a football field. That's the size of this screen, and you can't really understand that or get that unless you're right here. So with that, I am going to remind you again, go to arkencounter.com. You can go to creationmuseum.org, either of those sites, arkencounter.com, creationmuseum.org, and you can go and visit the websites there and find all the details about Christmas Time at the Ark. It's right through until January 15, except we're closed Christmas Day, Christmas Eve, and Christmas Town at the Creation Museum is from now right through to the end of December, and closed Christmas Day and Christmas Eve. And 2 very unique Christmas programs, spectacular, stunning, world-class, nothing else like them anywhere in the world. Encourage you to come and visit, and they're free at both places. Now, if you want to go and visit all the exhibits inside the Ark, you can buy the normal ticket for that. If you want to go inside the Creation Museum, actually after 5 o'clock at the Creation Museum, we have a special price for you. I think it's basically half price at the museum, not at the Ark, but at the museum. And cost of parking at the Creation Museum is $5 only, which is very, very nominal. We just built a big parking lot. It cost $3 million, so we need people to help us to pay for that, so we charge a nominal fee of $5. And then down here at the Ark Encounter, $10 parking, and you can come over to the grounds, get the shuttle bus ride over to the grounds, explore the grounds, see the lights, go to the zoo, go to the petting zoo, go to the gift store, go to the restaurant, You don't need a ticket for anything except going inside the Ark for the 3 decks of exhibits, which of course most people do. But if you just want to come over and use the restaurant, actually for the price of the buffet, parking $10 for one vehicle and only $12.99 for adult and $4.99 for children, it's worth it to drive here just to come to the buffet. And then we have other food venues available as well. So with that, see, the countdown says 37 minutes. So we're going to start up Facebook Live here again in 32 minutes time, 5 minutes before 7 o'clock, and then we'll show you live the program. Call your friends, call your family, let them know, watch it, and then come and visit it and experience it for yourself. With that, I'll be back here in about 30 minutes.